Everyone, Joe here with Family Porties, and we're going to do a fun video here today and kind of a thank you video to all of the people that have adopted puppies in the last couple of weeks, a couple of months. We got a couple litters here that we want to talk about, and just our appreciation, kind of appreciation post here on our YouTube channel. If you haven't liked or subscribed our channel, make sure you do at the bottom of the screen. You can do that. You can see cool videos like this and other fun content as we do things here for Family Porties and demonstrate and show you our passion for raising Portuguese water dogs here at Family Porties. Again, we are located in Ohio. If you don't know much about us, I am Joe, and I will help you through the process. Of course, Leon is our breeder here, Leon and his family, but I help Leon very closely. I'm hands-on with Leon, doing things with him like these videos you see and helping raise these puppies here at Family Porties. So if you have any questions ever about Family Porties, make sure you reach out to me, 330-621-3917. You can email me, familyporties@gmail.com, and of course check us out on our website, familyporties.com, or on Instagram as well. But kind of appreciation post today, and I want to start out with Savey's litter. And we had a lot of fun people I dealt with over the last couple of months with Savey's litter. And I'm going to start with Socks. Socks was a fun-loving puppy, and he was adopted to Martez Johnson down in Georgia. And Martez, I just want to say thanks, man, and appreciate your friendship that we've developed over the last couple of months and everything that you've done here with raising Socks and adopting Socks and taking him home to be in his forever family. Martez was the very first reservation on Savey's litter, so he got first pick and he took Socks, so he was excited to get him when he chose Socks back on selection day. But Martez, again, big thank you, bud, and we appreciate you supporting Family Porties and of course getting Socks home there to you in Georgia. The next one I want to talk about was just adopted here just a couple of days ago from a family, a very nice family of 6. They just moved up from New Orleans to around the Pittsburgh area, and that's Dave Johnson and his family, and they adopted Samuel, and they came out and visited and really tried to decide what was best fit for them, and they decided to adopt Samuel, and Samuel was one of the last ones of Savey's litter to go. And we appreciate the Johnson family coming up and visiting us. They were coming back on vacation, and they came through the area, and they wanted to stop and see the puppies, and they did, and they fell in love with Samuel. And they decided a couple days later that they were going to adopt him and make him at their forever home. So they're around Pittsburgh area. So Dave Johnson, thanks so much. You guys are going to enjoy Samuel, and we appreciate you guys here at Family Porties. The next one we want to talk about is Shark. Shark was just adopted the last couple of days as well by James Davies and his family. They're from North Carolina, and we appreciate them and appreciate them coming in and seeing the puppies again. They were coming home from vacation. Kind of a neat story. They were up around the area, and they called me, and I was in communication with Dave while I was on vacation a couple of weeks ago, and I talked to James, and James said, hey, we're going to be coming through your area around this time. We'd love to stop and see the puppies, and we have an interest in them. And they came and visited, and they put a reservation and ended up adopting Shark. So we appreciate James Davies and his family from North Carolina as they stopped through and picked up Shark on their way home. And I know Shark is in good hands. They have 2 young kids and a very good, loving family. So that's going to be a fun one to see the update from here in a couple of months and see how Shark is doing. The next one is Lauren Miller. She adopted Stacy, and Lauren was one of the early reservations on this litter as well. Lauren did a great job and did her research on the Portuguese Water Dog breed, and she had a lot of contact with me over the last couple of months, and we've kind of developed that friendship that hopefully lasts for a long time. And I believe Lauren's from the Rhode Island area out east, and her and her boyfriend came in. They actually made the trip over and stopped in Pittsburgh, I believe, to see some friends, and then they made the trip here to pick up Stacy as they adopted her, and then they went back home and stopped through to see her family and making their way back home. So Lauren, we appreciate you guys and supporting Family Porties, and I just say thank you and enjoy Stacy for years to come. She's going to be a fun puppy for you, and of course an adult dog as well as she gets older. And another one down from around the Cincinnati area, Hannah Meebers. She adopted Sadie. And I actually just heard from Hannah this morning, and I heard the vet check went really well for Sadie, and she's very happy with Sadie. So she came up with her boyfriend, and they come and visit as well. They were, you know, probably the third or fourth pick maybe on this litter, and they came up and visited and saw the puppies, and they actually made their choice in person, which was kind of cool. When people live close, you can do that. You can make your choice in person, and we welcome that. We welcome visits here at Family Porties, and Hannah took advantage of that here, and she came up to see the beautiful facility that Leon and his family have here with Family Porties, and we appreciate Hannah and her boyfriend coming up to select Sadie as she took home just last weekend, or a weekend or so last week. So we appreciate Hannah and her adoption of Sadie. Another one, Doug Weed. His family's from around the Illinois area, Chicago area, and Doug and his wife Jeannie came down to visit. They were coming through. They had to stop in Columbus. We're about an hour and a half, 2 hours northeast of Columbus a little bit, and they stopped and they picked out Sylvie, and Sylvie was won Doug's wife's heart from almost the beginning. And they chose Sylvie. They showed up on selection day or a couple days prior to selection day, and they told me that Sylvie was their first choice, and they were down on the reservation list a little bit, so they were kind of worried they weren't going to get Sylvie. But Sylvie was their first choice, and Sylvie ended up falling all the way to them, and they were excited to get Sylvie from Savey's litter. So Doug Weed and Jeannie, I really appreciate it, and I know Leon and his family appreciate you adopting Sylvie from Savey's litter. And the last one I'm going to talk about was one that I had a lot of interaction with, and this lady was a lot of fun, and I actually vacationed in her area. I was about 45 minutes from her for about a week, and she asked me to come visit. I just didn't have enough time down in Beaufort County, South Carolina, near Hilton Head, and Sandra Myrick, such a fun lady. Her and her twin sister, that's right, she has a twin sister. Really cool story about Sandra and her family. She told me that her and her sister were born on January 1st, and I won't give the date, but they were the first babies born in Savannah, Georgia, in the year that they were born. So it was really cool, and they're twins, but they just fell in love with Sandy, the Portuguese water dog from Savey's litter. So they're having lots of fun with her. They made the trip up. They stayed overnight. They enjoyed Amish country here in Ohio for overnight and got some good food, and went back the day after and got an update from her, and she's doing very, very well. And they're just in love with Sandy. And I'm happy for everybody that has adopted from Savey's litter. Of course, we do have a couple of puppies left from Savey's litter, and Savey's litter still has Savage and Steph available. So if you have any questions about or looking for a Portuguese water dog, the puppies that are left are about 9 weeks old, and they're ready to go home as soon as possible. So folks, we're looking for forever homes for Savage and Steph. If you haven't seen them yet, jump on our website, familyporties.com. You can check out our Instagram as well, and of course right here on Family Porties on YouTube. So we appreciate, again, appreciation post for everyone here from Savey's litter. My thank you, and I look into the camera and I say thank you again to everyone who supported Family Porties and took home a puppy for your forever home. We appreciate you here, and I'd love to see updates, so make sure you send some pictures my way and send some updates so we can get them out and let people see how your Portuguese water dog is doing. And if you have any questions, again, anyone, please reach out to me, 330-621-3917. Email me, familyporties@gmail.com. Again, thank you from everyone here at Family Porties. We'll talk to you again real soon.